Yo, what's up guys, Ice here. Today, I'll be introducing you guys the 3 best Goblin Cage Evolution decks in the current game, with the first one, as you guys can see, the Evo Cage Splasher deck. This deck was quite popular when the Goblin Cage was first released, since it was a very nice building option in Splasher, but since Tombstone was a better option in the few years, it wasn't used as much as it was before. And also because the Goblin Cage gives a free King Tower activation, not many people have been using it since then. But since Splasher doesn't really have a second Evo spot at the moment, this deck seems to be very strong. We can cage at the middle here. Since he has the Ice Wizard, the Valkyrie, and the NATO, it's probably gonna be Graveyard or Ice Bow. I'm thinking of Ice Bow because he has the Tesla. He doesn't have Tornado in cycle, so we can let that cage go. Yeah, he has the Valkyrie. We can Baby Dragon the back for this. Yeah, he Teslas again. We can Ice Wizard the middle to get rid of it here. And I guess we can go Graveyard here because he doesn't really have a response to our Baby Dragon. He might NATO. Yeah, he goes for a NATO there. We can Barbaro for the Ice Wizard. And we have the Evil Knight for his Expo if he tries to go for it. And actually, guys, we can Evil Cage right here. And that will swallow the Evil Valkyrie up. Very nice. Like, in that case, like we can just see how the Evil Cage is super broken versus ground beatdowns. But it's kind of weak versus air defenses, especially like Lava Hound, Balloon, and everything. Goes for Evil Skeletons on the right, so we can Ice Wizard on it to get no damage, to make sure that we're running this safe. I think we can just cage in the middle when we hit 10. He goes for Expo. We can actually Knight here. And he might NATO, so we can Baby Dragon instantly. That is locked onto our tower, but it's fine. He doesn't have Elixir to stop our units here. Goes for Tesla, but that Baby Dragon is doing a lot of damage on the tower. And the Ice Wizard slowing down the tower very nice here. And that tower is down to 1948. And we can Graveyard here. And Barbaro. And we can actually Evil Cage again on that Evil Valkyrie. Very nice. I love when the Evil Cage does that. Evil Valkyrie is kind of annoying from Splasher's perspective. And we can Graveyard on the left side. I don't think that he has a way to stop this. And Barbaro to make it safe. And that's gonna be GG's, guys. I'll see you guys the next match. The next deck is Piggies. We can just Piggies instantly on the right side. And he goes for the Witch and Lumberjack. I'm not really sure what this guy is running. This deck is also an OG deck from the past years. We can Skeletons to Kaiti Lumberjack. Usually, you remember this deck with the cannon instead of the Goblin Cage. But the cage was originally used in this deck. You can Piggies again on the right side to kind of outcycle him and check what his spells are. Okay, he has Fireball. So I think our Queen will be very important here. The key of this deck is to... Okay, he has Golem, interesting. Can Archer Queen on the right side. It's very important for you to use your roll of delivery and also the log to defend as efficiently as possible, and use the 3-card cycle with the Archer Queen. You can cage like here, and we can actually pop the ability right here to DPS the Golem down quickly, and we can Ice Spirit on the archers. Perfect. And we can actually roll delivery on here. Actually, that was a bad delivery. I didn't know that he had minions here. So we can cage here to swallow the knight up. And so that the tower can hit the minions. Perfect. And that will be some damage, but it's not the end of the world. We still have the lead in terms of damage here. And we can piggies this and go for skeletons at the left side because he went for witch at the right side. He has to use some kind of spell. Yeah, he has arrows as well. So he used 3 elixir basically on a 1 elixir card. So that's a positive elixir trait for us. And we can delivery on the witch here. Very, very nice. We can skeletons as well. We need to cycle back to our delivery as soon as possible for that archers and possibly minions as well. That lumberjack is getting some shots, but that's fine. We can piggies instantly on the right side, and also ice spirit. He might fireball here. If he goes for arrows, we can log here. Okay, we got the lead back here. We can skeletons, and we can delivery on the witch here. And archer queen. And we're back to piggies. If he decides to go for a golem like that, we can piggies instantly. And we can pre-log, I think. Yeah, he has to fireball because he doesn't have anything good in cycle. We can cage here. Potentially swallowing up that golem. Delivery on that evil archers. Very nice. And our evil cage is doing absolutely amazing here. We can piggies on the right side. Pre-log. Just for fireball. I think we can actually out-cycle him here, guys. We can earthquake, skeletons, ice spirit, and he's probably gonna golem right there. We can piggies, log, and that's gonna be GG's because he's not back to fireball. Yeah, he can arrows, but that's gonna be tower. I'll see you guys in the next match. The final deck that I'll be introducing to you guys is the E-Giant deck. This deck is also quite good. I saw a lot of people in the top 100 of Path of Legends this season using this deck. Since the Princess Tower is the best tower troop at the moment, E-Giant is quite back. This guy has the Miner, Knight, and Eye Dragon, so I'm expecting the Pompeo balloon deck, but I might be wrong. We'll have to see. I think I'm right, guys, here. That was a bad cage, to be honest. And we can Phoenix, since our E-Giant is gonna kill his troops, mostly. And we do force out the Fireball. This is pretty guaranteed that he has the Pompeo balloon cycle deck. The key of this deck is to play very passively until double elixir and actually make big pushes with the Bowler and E-Giant and tornado it everything to the crown tower, sorry. He goes for a very aggressive balloon push at the right, so we can cage, and we have the NATO to pull the balloon to the king tower. And that's going to be very clean defense here. Very nice, guys. And we can Phoenix on the Eye Drag. It was kind of late, but at the right side, the Goblin Cage did a lot of damage, so we just have to play safe from this moment. And that tower is hitting the Mega Minions, so we can just Barbarian on the Miner to minimize the damage here. And we do have Evil Archers and Evil Cage and Cycle. I guess we can Cage, which will potentially swallow up the Evil Knight unless he fireballs. Yeah, he fireballs, so we can Evil Archers on the Eye Drag, and that will also hit the Evil Knight and also the balloon. That Evil Archers just got so much value there because we Evil Caged. so that we force out the fireball from our opponents, and that evil archers are still alive, and that killed the eye drag, and that's gonna be GG's, I think. Yeah, that's gonna be GG's, guys. We can split archers, play very safe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and I really hope that you guys try out the 3 decks that I recommended, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.